Well, as I've already explained, I'm in a nursing home. And I think you can tell from the background music that this is a hoppin' place. Fortunately, it's a Methodist, not a Baptist. People are just up and dancing. I think I might have told you, why is it that Baptists do not make love standing up? Could lead to dancing. Methodist, Mormons, they're good with dancing. Okay, so aortic dissection. I don't think dissection's the word. I mean, if you were going to dissect a garden hose, you just like cut through it, right? Well, that ain't it. I suppose you'd die pretty damn quick if that's what happened. But no, it's where due to high blood pressure, and I suppose somebody up at the hospital reassured me it wasn't because I was so stupid as to go 4 days without my high blood pressure medicine. Can also be due to deficient quality in the lining of your aorta. So the high blood pressure mines in underneath that lining and then just shreds it as far as it can go, which is a hell of a long ways. And so for people like me who've had aortic valve replacement, that stops the shredding, doesn't get any further into the heart. For people who ain't got that, they die. All right, so I decided to sit down out on my deck and create a YouTube post of me sitting on my deck. And when I sit down, it feels like some big monster has grabbed both my kidneys in its fists and is just squeezing. And it's like the worst case of acid reflux I have ever had. So I get up and I go in the house and start drinking cold water slowly to see if that helps. It don't help. So I get on the pot, see if that helps. It don't help. Finally, I decide to call for an ambulance, but I call my wife, she calls the ambulance. I have to get down on the floor of the bathroom. Now, I've had a dislocated shoulder, and they couldn't find a doctor to, read the x-rays. So I sat there, I don't know, about 3 hours with this dislocated shoulder. That hurts like a son of a bitch. But I'd only give it about a 7, and it was one kind of hurt, which is this dull pain. So I'd have my wife pull my hair and pinch my hand, and that helped. But this thing, it hurt every kind of way. It hurt sharp, it hurt dull. It was way up there as a 10. Now I know what a 10 is. And I'm groaning and I'm rolling on the floor and I'm crying for my mama. God damn, it hurt. So the EMTs show up and they fool with me for a while, and then they move me out to a living room chair and I wave them all away from me, and I tell Donna that I've had a really wonderful life and she's been the best part of it. And then so I don't know how they got this diagnosis of this aortic dissection. It's rare, and the people who live through it is rarer. So they decide that's what it is, and they decide the University of Washington is the place to go. So they get me out of one ambulance and they put me in another ambulance, and off we go. We get up to the University of Washington, and there's this just sweet-natured, peaceful, earnest man. You'd trust him to do anything. And he sits down and tells me what I got, and he tells me that if they do surgery, it's going to be about a 20% fatality rate. I looked at him and I said, boy, you got a stressful job. So I don't know when, I probably woke up 2-3 days later. So they chop a piece of vein or artery, I don't know, out of my thigh, and then take it up and replace the shredded aorta. And I don't know, maybe I could have got out of the hospital after 6 days or so, but I kept, I developed this UTI. That some damn thing wouldn't go away. So I was actually in the hospital 15 days. I don't know anybody that's in the hospital 15 days. When I had an accident with my bicycle and fractured my kidney, that was only 5 days. So I got out and I got a catheter in, so I got to be in a skilled nursing facility. They kept talking about SNF. What's a SNF? Oh, that's a skilled nursing facility. You might notice that it could be abbreviated as a SNUF, but they're all very nice people up there at the hospital. They didn't want to do that, I guess. So I think my prospects are good now. Gonna recover, go back to being the hot tub curmudgeon. So I'm very much looking forward to being in touch with you.